Hello and welcome to another episode of Stanton Gossip, the shorter one where we talk about all the media stuff that happens around the internet and has something to do with Star Citizen, and we like it. We think you would like it as well.
Funny shit on Twitter, etc., etc.
Yeah, funny or something crazy. Well, as you'll see,
yeah,
especially today. So yeah, we have some news for the upcoming weekend. For those who are listening or watching to both of our shows, Mr. Masso is going to space station using Jeff Bezos'
Bezos's penis rocket.
Yeah, this planet Earth's freelancer.
Yeah.
No, we're kidding.
No, I'm lying. I'm going camping, so I'm not going to be here on Sunday.
Same thing. So yeah, I don't want to promise anything. There's like 50-50 chance that we either not have a podcast this week, or maybe I'll do something on my own. We were thinking about getting someone to co-host instead of Masso, but yeah, it's like honestly, sometimes when I'm watching a podcast or something and I see a co-host without my regular hosts, I'm like, my brain starts speculating, oh, something's wrong, like they're thinking about, you know what I mean? And I was like, let's, like, this time I'd rather have guests when we're both here than anything else. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, we actually, as you can see, we don't really have this kind of conversation before, so
No. I literally just before we pushed record, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, what are we doing on Sunday? Because I'm not going to be here.
Yeah. All right. You opened this one.
Yeah, first one is submission from one of our viewers, Mr. Boris Kraken, from last week. He put this thread up that he found on Reddit, which is actually really cool. It's a team. I think they may be associated with Star Jump. I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't able to kind of ascertain that, but they're developing a tool that pulls the ship files from the game and then like cuts them in half. So you get like a side profile and then the interior view as well. And the link that we're providing right now is just for the Pisces, and they said that like the Pisces is the only one that they got working, but they want to try to like keep developing it and getting it so they can pull basically any ship in from SE. And that's a really cool concept. I love that. But yeah, apparently it's a small team. It's headed up by a talented and persistent programmer. Yeah, and they've been working for a while and trying to get the program working so that it reads the whole like ship structure, including the interiors and the set props and stuff like that, and then cuts it in half, like I said, and you get like a 2D side profile image of like the interior of the ship. Said it's unfortunately it's not ready for release, but like whatever, we're used to that, right? We're Star Citizens.
Yep.
So
I think Boris actually brought that up as we were talking about the stuff that they're working on for a model viewer or whatever. You remember? Isn't that the reason he brought it up? Maybe I'm wrong, but
maybe, I don't know. I don't remember.
But anyways,
I have a terrible memory.
The quality of this is amazing, and it's only Pisces, right? But it's still cool. And we had this before. Even CIG does it sometimes, where you can see on the brochure that the half of the ship cut away. Yeah. You know what this reminds me? I don't know when the boomer in me will now have something to say, but I don't know. Like, did you guys have? You remember there were like these UNICEF like puzzles with like a house cut in half, and then you can see like who's doing what in each room of the house, right?
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of that. I don't know why, but I really like that kind of. I don't even want to I don't know, artwork or whatever. And that when I was looking at that, I imagined something bigger like Carrack or 890 or something. Yeah,
that's exactly it. I was like thinking the Carrack cut in half. I was like, oh, that'd be cool.
And then I would definitely have that as a puzzle, dude. Like that, we should maybe make a mess or something. Like I would buy that puzzle. I like puzzles, so. Yeah, I think it would be cool.
Or even those like backgrounds, and I don't know, like this. It was really cool. Anyways, thanks for that, Boris. Thank you for delving into the cesspit that is Reddit for us, because I don't really go there very often.
I'm scared of Reddit, so
yeah,
you'll never see me there.
But yeah, it was really cool. So yeah, that's the first one.
All
second
right.
one, I guess, is mine as well.
Yeah.
So this is a Twitter post that popped up on my my feed, and it's RedLir took a screen grab from one of his streams that he was doing, and he apparently had to run away to. He just had a kid, and he had to do an emergency baby care break or whatever in the middle of in the middle of the stream or whatever. And it just funny. The official Star Citizen guys kind of popped into his stream and kind of trolled him while he was away, and it was amusing. So I was like, okay, this is going on the episode.
I know you probably don't want to say what they said, but I'll have to. They jumped in and they in caps said Wii U.
They did his Wii U thing, yeah.
So can you? So I am not that new, but I know that whenever there's like something new in Spectrum, this shows up, and I know that, for example, Noobifier is using it as well at the end of his videos. Can you explain to me what the fuck is Wii U?
Not really, because
No?
I don't really like pay much attention to RedLir, but I guess this is like something that he was like something that he had going on his stream, and then they created like a whole streamer group called Wii U Nation or something like that. So I don't know.
I think it's so funny. And so then
Star Citizen
there's more,
official,
right?
Yeah, Star Citizen official just came in and did like a Wii U, and then said, "Okay, we're leaving before he gets back. Bye."
It's really
I
cool.
thought it was amusing, so go look at it and laugh. Except for now, I ruined it. So
I mean,
I guess you don't have to
still, when you see it, it's super funny. I like it. Yeah, definitely drop a like, check it out.
The next one is mine as well, and I've been on record about the 400i leaked design. Disclaimer, obviously, in that we don't know that was the final design. That could have been concept art and stuff like that, but personally, I fucking hated it. I thought it was super ugly. And so somebody took it on themselves to to fix it, to fix that design. So that's a Twitter post that will again be linked in the description down below, and check it out, because it's awful, but it's better than it was. So
is it?
I think so.
Well, I didn't mind the original design in the first place.
I know you didn't.
But, yeah, this is an abomination. But it's definitely the same fucking
beautiful.
ship.
It's beautiful, Chad.
That's the one, but yeah.
It's funny. Anyways, go click on it and laugh.
Is this your new wallpaper?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
That's my new favorite ship.
I'm sure you guys know who Terrada is. If you don't know, he's a French content creator. Some say that he's one of Chris Roberts' favorite streamers, actually, because of his flying videos and whatnot. I've heard that in the community. Terrada's super chill dude, and usually he streams a lot of Star Citizen, some other games, but mostly Star Citizen. But he does his thing on YouTube where they make the 10+ minute long montages of low flying, right?
Yeah,
and him and his crew are very known about it, and it's great. But
the camera work is usually really good, and the music's usually really good. But yeah.
Okay, so I knew that. I mean, we already mentioned this before and whatnot, but then this caught my attention because it was called the Ultimate Battle Show, and I was like, wait, what? That doesn't sound like low flying.
No. I mean, obviously Terrada does all this stuff when he's streaming and stuff like that. But I think this is the first. Yeah, this is the first like combat video.
Holy shit!
I've seen him do. It's so
music, good. I think like
so good.
Yeah, I think Dave would love it because this music kind of reminds me of Doom and
it is very Doom. Dave, if you're watching, click on this link, you'll like it.
So banger music and a lot of firepower in many different ships, a lot of co-op gameplay, no chatter, nothing, just extremely high quality imagery from Star Citizen, very well
gratuitous explosions.
Yeah, and it's very well edited and everything in true Terrada fashion. Check it out. It's crazy. I'm just mind blown. And I really did not expect that from Terrada.
Well, and see, here's the other thing. Like, we've been really critical on various trailers for Star Citizen, stuff like that, that either are lame and are walk citizen videos, or don't really represent kind of like where Star Citizen is right now. But I felt like this one, even though there's lots of rapid cuts and stuff like that, so you don't really see much of the jank. Really, like, all the stuff they show in this it's kind of like where Star Citizen is right now. So like, I think that was refreshing for me too. It's like none of the footage is really, there's no.
I mean, it's real footage, right? But
exactly,
at the same
there's
time,
no cinematics thrown in there. It's like
no.
It's just gunfire.
But it's not like, okay, it could be a little bit deceiving in a way, because if you go into Star Citizen expecting this, it's gonna be rough for you to get that experience. But
okay, that is true. Obviously, he does this with a organized group and a community and stuff like that.
And a bunch of the shit that happens that is not good is not in the edit, right? But but at the same time, it is Star Citizen. That's more Star Citizen than official. What is Star Citizen? This is Star Citizen, whatever video for sure. And it's a freaking, it's a beast of a video. It's really good. It's enjoyable.
I think
he's
the
proud
capital
of
chip
it.
combat.
Yeah,
he should be proud of it. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, tank combat is good as well, and all that. Like, there's a bunch of shit. Right?
Like, I'll put it this way. Like, it has been a while since like on my personal social medias I've shared anything Star Citizen related. This one I shared because, like, dude,
it's so good. It's so good. All right, so the last topic for today, even though we're only 10 minutes in, but still, this is a little bit longer one. We touched on it during our Straight Outta Stanton, but I brought it up like, I don't know, like 5 minutes before we went live or something, and it's quite a long video. So I mentioned it because I felt like it's important and to get your opinion on it back then. But then you watched it in the meantime, and even then I said I want to bring this up for Stanton gossip. So for those who are not watching Straight Outta Stanton, you guys know what SC Leaks is. If you don't, well, they basically dig shit, and try to tell us what's upcoming in Star Citizen without Star Citizen official consent. And quite often they're wrong, or either with the actual reveal or timeline or whatever it is. And some time ago you discovered that Hater, which I still find hilarious that's his name, like online name, is actually a kid, and that even made it, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I felt the same way. Well, I think you felt that way as well. Like, it kind of made it sink even deeper. Like, oh my god, there's this kid everyone's listening to, and literally whatever. However, a few days ago something happened that I really didn't expect. First of all, I woke up, whenever I wake up I check my Twitter, and I saw some big names of Star Citizen liking, commenting, and retweeting. And there was a lot of Hater logo appearing in my feed. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like Space Tomato, Paul, like. So I clicked on it, and he explained what it is, kind of, and there was a link to his video. And so basically he talks about SC Leaks in general, his idea about it, the whole history of SC Leaks. But then he also predicted the 400i to be out during 313, and then before the 314 lands. And he said if it doesn't happen, he's going to eat the sock, which I find ridiculously stupid. And then it did not happen, as you guys know, because if you're watching this, you're obviously aware that 400i is not there, although it is leaked. Probably. And first half of his video is what I've said, and then the second half of his video is him being very creative in many ways, eating an actual sock. So that part of the video I really don't want to talk about. Like, I think it's still stupid.
It's the
childish.
least important part of the video.
Yeah. It is gossip maybe worthy, but I'm afraid for the
Yeah.
kid. Like, don't eat socks, guys. Like, no matter what they're made of, don't eat socks, please. And deep frying will not help it. So, but yeah, let's talk about this. So this guy who is like someone from behind this, from the shadows, basically trying to unveil ideas and secrets of huge companies such as CRG. And then you discover he's just a kid, and then he comes out, man, like camera on the side, full body shot. I said before, like, I know this should not matter at all, but to me it actually sends a message. He's aware of who he is, what he is, and he presents himself as who he is, which he's definitely not in the best physical shape, right? And which I know personally, because I used to play sports and everything. Then I really, now I have issues with weight, and I'm uncomfortable showing that. And it just like adds to the whole video. It's not that important,
like,
but
I guess it adds like a level of authenticity.
Yeah. And then he just talks into a camera, tries it like that, and then he's like, this is why I script everything and then record, because yeah. And then he goes into really solidly edited explanation of so many things, and with high level of maturity, actually.
Yeah. I'll just go, like, I have not been shy about my criticism of SC Leaks and Hater specifically, with respect to their the way that they present things, as in, like, we have an inside source, here's when this and this is coming out, and I've not been shy on my criticism and saying that, like, like, you guys don't know shit, and in general just kind of being disparaging of the concept of SC Leaks and stuff like that from that perspective. It just kind of felt like attention grabby, clickbaity, and and then oftentimes seem to be incorrect as well. So I definitely have not been shy with my criticism about SC Leaks before, but I will say watching this video has definitely changed my perspective quite a bit, actually. I'll just flat out say it. Like, after I watched this video, I liked the video and I subscribed to the channel. Because I think the thing that I found the most mature, well, no, I think that's it. It's just I was shocked at his maturity, in coming out and saying, this is kind of like why we've started SC Leaks. This is what I was doing up until this point, and I don't feel like it's wrong. This is some of the negative feedback we've got, but this is kind of like why, this is why we continue to do it in a lot of cases, because they feel like for an open project, that we, the community, don't get as much information as we should. And honestly, like, hearing him talk, yeah, like a lot of my views kind of lined up with what he was doing, and I never got that impression when I was watching their content or looking at their social media posts or seeing them in various discords and stuff like that. And this really genuinely kind of changed my tune about like, from where he's going. I'm not necessarily going to go out and start proclaiming from the rooftops that SC Leaks is the best now, but this gave me pause and made me go, okay, like, I'll give you kind of a shot here. And I appreciated how they said, how he outlined how they were going to change kind of like how they were doing things, less about like this, this is going to happen exactly now, and kind of a little bit more of like a humble approach to it, where they say, here's the data we have and here's what we think, and that was great, man. I was really pleasantly surprised. Like, when you like linked this video to me, I was like, ugh, okay, I guess I'll watch this. But I will admit, I didn't watch the sock eating part, but frankly, the first 10 minutes of the video, or 10 or 12 minutes of the video or whatever, absolutely worth watching. please click on it. You know, like if you're watching this and you haven't seen it already, like do it. Like the level of maturity that this guy demonstrates is frankly way higher than a lot of the detractors I've seen of SC leaks. You know, I'm not going to name names, but you know, there are a lot of people who rag on, like, just rage on SC leaks and stuff like that. And frankly, this kid right here just demonstrated a ton more maturity and frankly intelligence than a lot of the detractors
super
did.
intelligent.
So.
There's no doubt. About that.
Yeah, for sure.
What I really want to just mention is he's saying right things, like, and it feels like he knows what like that's how he feels. For example, the care for people who work in CAG and how some of the things that they unveiled or whatever could have caused them trouble, and that's never their idea or his. And also that the clicks and numbers, that's a part of why he's doing it openly. And I like when people say that, you know, like, of course we all care about seeing a number go up, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels, we know that, right? It just feels better. So
I mean, we're not even trying to do anything serious really with our channel, and it still feels good when we look and we see kind of our numbers go up.
So yeah, I am positively surprised, absolutely unexpected. I think the fact that we are talking this long about something that came from technically SC leaks, probably shocking enough for you guys to check it if you did not already, because this is kind of not like fresh news. It happened like a week ago. But yeah, I mean, wow. What you said, like, next time I want to trash talk SC leaks, I will stop and think about it before, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not talking only publicly, but amongst, you know, amongst my group of people and whatever. I will have and if someone throws shade, I'm probably gonna be like, let me
check your perspective. And,
exactly.
You know, reevaluate things.
By no means am I going to worship them or anything like that. No, I still don't really feel like that's the way things should be unveiled or whatever. But yeah, I definitely have different perspective now.
Yeah, like I just appreciate. I have more of an appreciation for what they're doing now that I understand kind of like where they're coming from, like, and what their intentions are and stuff like that. It just I'm much less like I feel much less dismissive of them in general.
If I end up,
and in hater specifically as well.
Like, 100%. If I end up having an episode of Stanton gossip like this about Minion Soldier, I'm done. I'm quitting Star Citizen and both shows. You're gonna have to find a co-host. I don't think that will ever happen. I'm sorry, Minion Soldier. Nothing personal, but your videos are fucking worst.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't even know. Who knows? Like, I haven't seen one of his videos in so long. He could.
Well, maybe
I kind of doubt it.
Holy
but
shit.
Yeah.
Please no.
You're right though. You're right though. And this sort of additional perspective, you know, it gives me pause and, you know, definitely kind of illustrates that, you know, we're all human beings, and yeah, I mean, we obviously don't know the full story ever, you know. So
indeed. Well, yeah, check all the links under the video and click on them if you like them, because that's why we do this. The reason is to show you what we found and maybe help you find some interesting stuff for yourself. But also, neither of us are trying to like get some attention or anything. This way, it's just celebrating the other content creators of Star Citizen. So please,
definitely watch the Terrada one and definitely watch the hater one.
Absolutely, and check those tweets and
posts, everything. Whatever. Except for well, I have to take it back. Like the Twitter ones that I shared obviously are just silly shit, but that Reddit one was cool. So thanks, Boris. Again, that was
proper content.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's it for this episode of Stanton Gossip. Still undecided about straight out Stanton. If you see something, don't expect a full 4-hour episode or anything like that. I'm not really going to do that.
Only a 2-hour episode.
No, I don't
we
think
all know
so.
We basically double the amount of time.
Yeah, but it's different when you have a back and forth conversation, right? Actually, if you can pre-record,
Yeah, I'll just can some responses, and you can just like play them. I'll be like,
cool.
"No, I disagree."
That'd be cool. No, Jack, no.
Yeah,
that'd be actually funny. But anyways, yeah, if you want to sign us off, man, I'm done with this one, dude.
Yeah, if you like this, throw us a like. If you're encountering this channel for the first time on Sundays, usually we do a longer form podcast streaming live on my channel, twitch.tv/masscast, and same channel for YouTube, but it's usually out the night of or the day after. And we usually do that around 11 PST. What is that, Central European?
7-8 p.m.
Ish.
Central
We're
European.
usually late, but so but yeah, so that's what we do. Yeah, like I said earlier, we just kind of are doing this for fun or whatever, but if you wouldn't mind throwing a subscribe, we'd like that, because as the great Paul Shelley said, number go up, ape brain happy, or something like that. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day and the week, and see you all later. Take care. Bye.
Bye.